Hello, and welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. Hope you guys are excited for an early stream start, just by a little bit. Just about easy a little bit. We're gonna jump into some gosh darn Vigigams, and I'm really excited. You know what I did? You know what I did off stream? I did a little bit of leveling for Waka. We got Waka caught up, sort of. Waka is kind of big time min-maxed. So we've got Reject with 126 speed, 103 agility, but he's still got like 8,200 hit points, a great amount of MP, defense is doing pretty good, evasion accuracy cooking, luck is cooking, and then we have Waka. Waka has even higher strength and agility, but he has like a little under half the HP, and luck is, it's close. It's close. Evasion is nowhere close, nowhere near. But the real kicker here is is I don't really have too many spheres left. I've used up a lot of these. What I am going to do really quick is I'm going to teach Waka. I could teach him Holy if I wanted, but I don't wanna. There it is, Hastiga. And then there's Sloga. Sloga's pretty good, we'll do that. And then I'm looking for Haste. Is that this one? Yeah. And then, did I teach even Titus slow? I don't think so. I don't think I did. And then for skills, I mean, full break is pretty good. Okay, skill spheres don't have much there. For specials, thanks so much for the 100 biddies. How's it going, Anticrust? How is it going? Hope you're having a fantastic night. Thank you so much for that. It's going, yeah. I feel like that's pretty solid. It's about all we've got right now. Jinx, focus. I'm gonna teach him cheer. And then flee. And then from here, I do have some master spheres left. I want to try to get some evasion going for this guy. Return spheres at 18. I could actually cook a little bit with some return spheres. Let's see. What would be a good return sphere destination? Try to get him some hit points or some evasion. Both would be good. Ideally, both. Let's see. See, I already did a bunch. Accuracy. Really need accuracy. This won't be a bad place to go, though. It's got a lot of stats that I'm looking for in this orb. Unfortunately, I think most of this orb is all +2s. But I think that's fine, actually, because Waka has not actually moved anywhere on the sphere grid by himself. I have just used warp spheres, return spheres, and master spheres to blip him around here. So he's technically still level 1. Even though he's got like near end game stats. So let's drop him. We'll drop him here. He doesn't need the agility. I'll drop him here. And then I can level, do I have a level 3 somewhere in here? I don't have a level 3 key sphere. Oh, that's interesting. And a bummer. Okay, well that's fine. We'll still... I'll do a luck sphere. We'll activate that. And then we can chill with him right here and still be able to go around and do some good nonsense. Yeah. Cool. With that in mind, let's head out. Let's do some Macalania templing. All right. So. Okay. So we start by pushing this. Oh, by the way, Antichrist, this is Final Fantasy X Randomizer. It's on Archipelago. It's super cool. I love it a lot. And it's a really good time. I've been having a really positive experience with it. I also have an off-stream one that I've been doing. Do I put this in here? Place sphere in pedestal, push it up. Take sphere from 8. Push 5 to 10. Okay, so 8 is where the glyph sphere is. So let's grab that. We're actually really close to the end of this randomizer. So in order to beat the seed, I need to go to all 6 of the main temples. And I think the only one I'm missing is Jose. Yeah, the only one I'm missing is Jose. So if I can find Jose, then we're done. Okay, we put that here. Push 5 to 10, place in 6, grab at 7, so we go back up the slope. Grab the new one that's available. Bada boom. And then, don't do that. Put it in 9, which is downstairs. Right here. No, that's 14. This is 9. Bada boom. Okay. Place sphere in 9. Take at 4, which is at the top of the stairs. And we take that to 8 and reset the post. At 11, which is at the top of the thing. I remember when I was a kid, this temple was the one that took me the longest. It took me a really long time to solve this one. So we reset here. And then we take the sphere at 12. So we take this sphere. And to make sure not to push the pedestal before you do. And that'll hit this glyph and go whee! And grab the destruction sphere. And now we reset at 13, which is down here. Take sphere at 12, which we did. Push the pedestal, place in 3, and then reset at 13. So putting it back here gives back this, which lets me push the pedestal and it'll get stuck on the ice. And there's the reset. Do I take this? No. Because I have to be able to hold the Macalania sphere to put it into the thing over there at the distance so that we have the slope again. I remember. Now I can take this, right? Yeah. Take the sphere, push it. And then we're going to put this destruction sphere in the wall so that it gives us access to the chest. Bada boom. There's the chest. Let me push. Bing. Open the chest. Let's see what it is. Purifying salt. Not actually that helpful. And now that we've done this... Oh, right. I remember the end of this. Okay. Yeah, you take this one, which feels backwards because you want to finish building the bridge, but it's because you take this one downstairs and use that one at the top of the slope to put back into that spot. Can I... You know, color me confused. It won't let me. Why? Why won't it let me? This is so weird. What's going on? It won't let me. Hold on. Let me see what might be. Because it's not letting me go in there, put it in there, and I don't know what's up with that. Okay, let me push it a little bit. That doesn't feel normal. What if I borrow this one and I put that one in here instead? Is it bugged? Hold on, there's a reset down here, right? No? Okay. It's fine. I don't have to reset the whole puzzle, but I am gonna have to do one of these, so. Let me put this here. It's kind of annoying. I think the problem is that I opened the chest first, because it has you place the sphere. Oh yeah, it doesn't have you push the post over to the thing until after you open the chest. I think it's possible that there's a bug where if you open that chest, if this pedestal is pushed and there is not a sphere in it, I think it breaks this the pedestal. Or it's possible that if the sphere is not in the pedestal, it won't let you do it after you push it. Either scenario is dumb, but I think that's what's going on. Boom. All right, so now we go down here, we push this over. Boom. And now I'll have to grab this one from upstairs. Put that in the other pedestal downstairs. And then we'll take the sphere at the top of the slope here, pop it in there, and we'll be good to go. End of temple still acquired. Just had to kind of had to muck around a little bit. And that's okay. I learned something. Knowledge has been acquired, and that's really what matters. And now this goes in here, and we're all set. And everybody wins, including me. And now we get out of here. Okay, I have nothing else left to do here in Makalania Temple, so I'm just gonna run straight on out of here. I am gonna save, though, just in case anything goes a little wonky. So, fun thing about the PC port of this game is Titus's running speed was increased. So, and it's just by a little bit. So Titus can actually outrun the Guado here if you do it just right and you don't get stuck in the walls. You can just barely outpace them and make it to the end without a fight. Oh my god, I was so close. Holy cow, that was so close. I think that's the closest I've ever gotten that. All right, you're gonna summon a couple of guys. It's totally fine. It's not even a little bit of a problem. Waka whack 'em. Good work, Waka. Good work, Titus. Good work. And there's there's 23 sphere levels for Waka. Well done, sir. Let's get you cooking. All right, I do not have those. I don't need the +2 agility on Waka, honestly. We'll go here. We'll do a Lux Sphere. Lux Spheres, for whatever reason, do not autofill with the randomizer. And that's fine. That's Sentinel right there. I don't need Sentinel. I'll move down 1 to get the HP. And then I will just take you out the other way. Oh wait, the luck doesn't activate automatically at the backup. It's a nice quality of life thing for the sphere grid to kind of autofill as you go, but this is still a relatively early build of the randomizer, so they're still working on it, and that's okay. Okay, we take the Lux Sphere. Pop that. I don't need the accuracy on him. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna use my level 1 Key Sphere to pop this. Turn it into a luck node as well. And then we'll go up here. Oh, I only have 1 level left. Oh. There we go. Then we get out. And then I don't have any more things here to do. I just have my captures. You do have Peaceful Ring. Okay, let me change that. We'll do that, sure. It really doesn't matter. But I am going to need to get my captures here in Makalania. Waka does not have a capture weapon. So I'm just going to have him defend. And we can let Titus and Yuna, Reject and Yuna, deal with the enemies. Waka will still get all the experience in the world because he's defending. Evasion spheres. I don't need any of those. Boss time! Bam! Guado Guardians can't be captured, so Waka can kill them and be totally fine. Okay, MP plus 10 gear customization. That doesn't really mean anything for me. And now we're here. We've got a few things to grab from this little area. Gotta get through the cutscenes. And this one. And now we can get to the corner to open the chest. Antidotes. And then this chest over here by Orin. Star curtains. And then I can now access Baj Temple. I didn't realize that I got that as a location. I am going to go back to Makalania so I can grab my captures here. Oh, but you know what? First, let me get a capture weapon for Waka. That way I don't have to do the nonsense of making sure it's not Waka that's attacking. We'll go back to Monster Arena. Here we go. I did! I put a message in the Discord, though. I don't want to fight monsters. Buy weapons. We're gonna do catcher. We'll equip that. And then yours has 1 MP cost, and that is pretty good. I should be able to put that on your weapon too, Waka. Let's see. 1 MP cost. 3 stars, 30, 20 of them. Yeah. Cool. Ah, damn. Well, all you missed was me getting out of Makalania Temple and the fact that I leveled Waka off stream. I didn't use any sphere levels, so it wasn't like off stream grinding. It was just using all of the like return spheres, warp spheres, master spheres, all that nonsense. Bless you. Okay, and I can get this chest now. Heck yeah, it's a progressive Albed primer, also known as complete trash. And I have gotten all of the encounters from here, or all of the items from here, so now I just gotta go around and do all my captures. Got him. Got him. Got him. Megalixir. Oh, is that all of the encounters already? Was that it? That was it. Fantastic. Can I go in here? Are there encounters in here that I've missed? Whack these guys around anyways. We'll get Waka for some levels. Dude, I love Yuna and Lulu being physical attackers is always so funny for me. Because Yuna just walks up and just beats him over the head with a cane. And then Lulu sends this tiny little stuffed toy that just wrecks your shit. Okay, I have done all the captures in Makalania Woods as well. But there's now a thing that I can get in the beginning of Makalania Woods. So let me head that direction. And actually, I don't want to head this way. I want to cut through all the nonsense. We'll go this way. And then I do have some things that I can turn in here. I've gotten some crests and sigils. So let me go ahead and turn these in. So Cloudy Mirror turning into Celestial Mirror, I think, is a check. Counts for something. Frag grenades. And that's it. Do I have to leave and come back? Or do I have to come back when I actually have the cloud, the celestial mirror? I don't know if that's something I actually have to find. Nope, we're good. I just have to leave and come back. Okay, I've got the Saturn crest. So that gives me healing waters, trash. Tamagotchi life update, let's go. Shiss Dingle had a moment where I thought about movies so hard he forgot how to walk. And the Giga Chat version of Dr. Lamsey from the 80s Soviet Treasure Island, amazing. And Piccolo instantly fell in love. Progressive Brotherhood, let's go. Fell in love with him. One of your movies created a lecture called The Fundamentals of Diarrhea, important critical science. And Kumquat Johnny's weird one-sided relationship with Dracula is no longer one-sided. Let's go! Okay, I do have the Jupiter Sigil as well, so this will give me something. MP Sphere. MP Spheres are pretty handy. I'll accept that. After I'm done, like, cranking luck. Okay, Lulu does not have her celestial weapon. Riku, I don't have the crests. Okay, I've done all that I can there. Still cool. Still cool, though. So we'll send you down through this path. Get you a bunch of stuff here. I do have level 2 key sphere. Let's do some luck increases. Yeah, these are all really small increases. Where else could I send him? I could send him this way through another section of Aura's grid. It's got some empty nodes. That has benefit. Kind of backtracking over some nodes that I've already opened, but look at all this open stuff down here. Like, that's huge value for me. So we'll do that. Is that as far as I can go? Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'll leave him right here. Cool. We'll go this way. According to Shiori, there's an ancient liverwurst flavor Greek yogurt that was found on my island that's 500 years old. Damn. Now, the real question is, was it liverwurst flavor originally, or did time have that effect? Oh, some more level 2 key spheres. Not great. All right. Well, good stuff. Good stuff all around. Let's go. I have Baj Temple now that I could cook in for some things. Let's do that. I'm going to turn on speed up. Swimming is so slow. Please don't judge me. I don't know, man, the game didn't elaborate. Well, I think we can come to our own conclusions. I firmly believe that it was not liverwurst flavor when it was originally made, and it just, over time, became the liverwurst that it is now. All right, we got another chest over here to grab. Poison fangs. So far, not great. All right, so there is the whole underwater section of Baj coming up. We cannot do it because We have to do the story to get past this stuff on Bosch first and then come back after. Door to Tomorrow. Door to Tomorrow has some pretty good customizations, if I remember correctly. One of those sought-after things. This is not a cutscene we can skip, apparently. How thrilling. Oh, look, it skipped it. All right, let's start killing. Got him. Sahagins cannot be captured. These enemies only show up during scripted events. Sheos Gano. Wow. Whack. 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 Fun fact, you can never kill him in this. I'm gonna speed up the boss here. I just want to die. All right. Cool, we did it. And then I can turn off the speed up now. Added 3 houses in Xenoblade 2 discourse as conversation topics to your island. And Arthur had the very amusing quote of, "Did you know that 3 houses discourse is closely related to politics?" Now you do. Wow, what a hot take. Absolutely wild thought. Dude is bonkers for that. Triple overdrive. Massive. Triple overdrive makes it to where your overdrive meter charges 3 times faster than usual. That's, first of all, crazy good. Second of all, can be paired with triple AP, and then the ability overdrive to AP. And that makes it to where instead of charging your overdrive by that amount, it gives you AP up to that amount, which is the fastest way to level when paired with Dawn Tonberry. All right, we go down here for a chest. Oh my god, we got Lulu. Unfortunately, Lulu will actually never be used. It's never gonna happen. Got a progressive Ject sphere. It's just too late. Reject, Yuna, and Waka have been leveled to the max, and Lulu, she's never gonna catch up. It's not worth the effort. I ain't doing it. Is there a check up here? Yeah, I just had to squeeze through there. Lady Farius is looking for an opening to say the trendy phrase 6 village just learned. She's itching to try it out. All right, that's all the things that I can do here, aside from the event at the center of the room, which I thought when I was first like checking through things, I thought required the items, but no, it does not. It just requires you going here.
Give me a break.
We will not. I will, in fact, just kill him. Bam!
You on my side?
Bam! Get sent home early, sees a Twitch notification. It's me! Oh my god, we got Orin as well? Unfortunately, Lulu and Orin will never be used. Drax started to... Dude, I did that to everybody. I feel bad, because I was getting out of bedtime with Kiddo, and I was like, I totally will have time to start early, and I really want to. And so I dropped the message in the chat, and then, it just didn't work out. Thanks for the Underdog Secrets, buddy. All right, let's go this way. And swimming is really slow, so I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. Given the Lady Nefarious is a supervillain whose evil schemes include doing things like starting a neighborhood barbecue and not inviting any of the neighbors. Oh my god. It is honestly super in character. I love that so much. Titus punches the shit out of it. Riku in the back. Yeah, that'll do it. And it does. It works. All right, there is not any checks in here. We just get through and win. Bam. Bam. Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to keep going this way? It was like a, yeah. There's a thing to do. Punch it. Ah, good work, Titus. It works. So it actually turns out that Titus is an engineer, but specifically for like the shit from Xanarkand, and all technology in Xanarkand was built based around like percussive maintenance. So what Titus is doing to these machines is not just, you know, the desperate bashes of a man who has no idea what he's doing, but in fact, is the hands of an expert. Ooh, return sphere 40. Super handy. Can't have liverwurst flavored Greek yogurt without a B-17 bomber. Are you trying to tell me that the Greeks had B-17 bombers 500 years ago, thus enabling the invention of liverwurst yogurt? Is that the lore that we're on right now? 'Cause hell yeah. All right, back to Baj, baby. All right, so now we go over here. We triggered the Geoscano fight. Fun fact, this guy is weak to all 4 elements, which is how I learned as a kid that if you give a weapon, if you have an enemy who's weak to multiple elements, and you give a weapon multiple elements that an enemy is weak to, it continues to multiply the damage. So you have times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. So you have your damage times 1.5 to the 4th power, and it does bonkers damage to this guy. And that's pretty cool. I don't have any weapons that do that, so I'm just gonna kill him the old-fashioned way with violence. KO punch. Dodge. Get dodged. Get dodged, nerd. Also, I only use 1 MP per attack, so there's no reason not to spam quick hit on these guys. He does live on Looney Bin Island. I'm starting to think that maybe the people on Looney Bin Island are not crazy. It's the island itself and its history that's Looney Bin, and everyone else is just like, this is correct. Like, I know it's bonkers, but you've just got to stay with me here. Okay, I can get the weapon because I have the Celestial Mirror. Yay. This is normally Onion Knight, Lulu's ultimate weapon. It is a progressive Albed Primer now. How thrilling. I did get Nirvana, which is Yuna's ultimate weapon. Let me take a look and see if I have the Moon Crests. I do have the Moon Crest and the Moon Sigil, so I can now fully upgrade Yuna's weapon. Also known as, I can now, go to the thing in Macalania and push the Yuna weapon button twice and get 2 random things. So that's quirky and fun. I'm gonna go in here because there's 2 chests I can get. This is the temple that you get anima from if you have done the destruction spheres in all of the temples. And I am missing one, two technically. Progressive Onion Knight. That means I have found that weapon. And Wings to Discovery. Yay. Do I have the Venus sigils? I have the Venus sigil, but not the crest. So it means I cannot upgrade Onion Knight. And that's fine. They're speaking reverentially about drinking the Among Us potion? What? Alright, maybe they are a little crazy. Maybe I was wrong about my theory. Okay, so I'm still in search of Jose. I need to find that area. As soon as I find Jose, we can beat the game. Now, the question is, what checks am I missing? And where can I get a bunch? Beacon L. I need to go through home. It's time. Alright, here we go. Welcome to home. So there are missable items in here, and I don't want to miss them. So we've got enemies to fight. We've got rooms to do, things to unlock. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be great. Everybody out here quick hitting. Did you see the report on TV yesterday? The one about diarrhea, says Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. All right. Is this where I want to go? Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, totally. Totally.
Why did you do this?
Quick hit. Bam. Bam. Bam.
Over here.
Okay. There's an item on the ground around here somewhere, apparently. Like a back here. Oh, yeah. A chest. Wow. I never knew this was here. Progressive Spirit Lands. We have maximized Kamari's celestial weapon, and we do not have him. Yay! Okay, so now I actually want to back up. There's another room back here that I missed. This one.
No, not that way.
All right, we'll quick hit our way through it. We've got some chests to grab. Oh. Okay, so it sort of has the answers on here, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me Google this on the internet machine. Hold on. All right, incredibly helpful page. All right, hold on. Go in here, we get this room, we get that. In this room. Bottle garden, 2 dual horns, pick up the primer. What do I contain? The options are there. It's your choice. The best items are either the mega potion and the elixir. Okay, so for this, it's literally asking which item do you want. If you click most of those options, you're gonna fight an enemy. But you can choose like I might choose the elixir. I get an elixir. Albed Primer gives me 60 evasion spheres. And then we have questions. It's Kuno. I actually know this one. Because it's what Riku says to Titus before she punches him in the gut and knocks him out at Baj Temple. Wait. It's gotta be this one. Okay, pardon. It's gonna be one of these two? No, it's not this one. It's gotta be middle, yeah. Easy. Accuracy spheres. Alright, none of that was important, but it was cool to do. Great. So now we go over here. We have a chest at the end, like straight away. Okay, and I'll bet primer, whatever. We go this direction. The other way leads to the end. I'll bet primer, which actually gives me a Mercury crest, which is upgrading Riku's weapon. Camaro room. This should do absolutely nothing. That actually did quite a lot. I forgot. Waka is very min-maxed. So Waka actually is super frail. But it's okay. Ow. Leave Waka alone. They know. They know that he's the weakest defensively. Yeah, dude, he's maxing. He is full attack and a strength and agility and luck. Dude, Titus like, Yuna, where are you? Meanwhile, Yuna. Right there. Okay. Oh, all right. 5633 says the thing. Easy peasy, stamina springs, useless. So we do number 3, number 4, number 2, and number 1. Oh, cool. An outlet primer. You can see through the massive ass beating Waka's getting. True. Oh, that's right. Yuna's got a bunch of strength and magic. Yuna's cooking over here. All right, and now we go this way. I'm gonna save the game because I can. So unfortunately, so far, we haven't gotten anything actually useful here, but that's okay. Back. Whack. Bald. Alright, we got Soul Spring, Mega Potion, Lunar Curtain. So home is done, and home was useless. What a bummer. We can now go, we can do Omega Ruins. I haven't even been here yet.
Here we go.
Alright, let's cook. Let's also do some levels on Waka, see if I can't make him a little bit bulkier, which we should be able to. We'll get him over here. We'll get an HP sphere, is pretty good for him. His magic defense is non-existent. So we'll magic defense him real quick. The ball technique. Aren't you lose all your hair? True, it's a secret technique. Okay, we'll cook a little bit on just defense. And you are out of levels. Including your eyebrows, yes. Eyebrows, facial hair, hair on top of your head, any body hair, every little bit. And the thing is it just poofs off. Reject. Okay, I have my captures to do here, and then surprisingly there's not a lot of actual items here. There's only 2 things here, plus your captures. Which is kind of both wacky and zany. And of course there's the 2 special points that I need to do to make shit happen. So we got these chests. Wait, why are these not marked on the tracker? I'm not gonna open them. I don't trust them. They're not on the tracker. They're probably fake or something. Do I have no equip? I think I have no encounters on. Yup. Got him. Okay, capture is Fire Breath, Ronso Rage. Pretty useless. So I have the great power. Waka's actually not allowed to be a barber because with until he's... No! He would starve! Poor Waka. Whack. Halmas are immune to... These guys are immune to sensors? Oh, fuck.
Light shines strong, our woe be gone.
Ow. All right. You actually know Esuna, which is kind of cracked. But you also have use, and I feel like poison, silence, petrification. Regen, MP. Okay, neither of those are useful. So we'll Esuna on Waka. Oh, he hit himself. Don't do it again, you son of a bitch. Ah! Fuck! Waka, you've gotta stop. Alright, I've gotta... I feel like Waka just has to go and just beat the shit out of this guy. And then you have use, right? No, but you can double cast. But it's black magic specifically, so it's a bummer. Stay alive, Waka. Ow. Oh, nice dodge. Okay, and then we Phoenix down the reject. Bam! Bam! Alright, we got some captures and it was only a very terrifying fight. Alright, Summoner Soul and Accuracy Sphere. Good shit. And also a bunch of levels. Let's heal really fast. And then so let's do some customization. First, we'll sort. Now we'll do some customization. Okay, we have a glorious shield. Ooh, a hypothetical from Lancer redeemed. Let's see what we got. What would you do if Nintendo made an official 6-7 stickers of like Mario and Link and Samus and all the other characters doing the 6-7 hand motions? I don't think I would get it. But I do know that the internet would light itself on fire. Of like a bunch of people. Like there would be 3 groups. There would be the people who unironically are so excited for this, like legitimately thrilled of like, oh my god, it's 6-7, oh boy. And then there's the group of people who buy it on like ironically, of just like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, so of course I'm gonna get it. And then the third group that feels like this is the worst possible thing that could have ever happened with a company and are going to explode on the internet about it. All right, so we're gonna get some curse proof on here. Get some berserk proof. Okay. So we'll equip you with that. It's gonna drop a lot of my max HP on reject, which is a bummer. But This is pretty valid. Oh, minus 3,000 HP. I do have the alert arm guard for him. So let's customize that nonsense real quick. We'll do confuse proof. Get rid of sleep ward. For berserk proof. Low risk. Good name. Cool. And then I don't have enough musks for confuse proof, but I guess on silence proof. So we'll do it on the echo ring. That's pretty good. We'll go confuse ward. And do berserk proof. And I don't even have enough for confuse ward. Oh. All right. Well. Be safe, Yuna. Don't get confused, I guess. Alright, we got Zowies, or Zaurus. And then these guys here. Oh, this floating death. Yeah, that is not the same enemy as appears in Sin. Okay, we got Shining Thorns. We did get ambushed, but we are protected from confusion and from berserk for 2 of us. And we got a remedy for you because your turn is next. And then items are faster than spells. We'll take care of Waka, and then we can beat the shit out of this thing. I think Slice and Dice should do it. Ever tell you in Marlboro ability in text called Marlboro Spores that permanently turns any unit into a permanently? Permanently? Oh God. That's awful. Boop. Nothing happens. I have to touch the other one first. Okay, I guess I can't do that unless I activate the things. Bam. 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 Or you can encounter in a way where it can be used against you, but those implications are terrifying. Exactly. Progressive World Champion? Oh, okay. It's only level 2. Don't get too excited. We need to find one more if we want to really be cooking with this. All right, so we got to go this way. Bam. All right, so for this, I'm going to do a summon. We have Gerbert, Ixion, Jamantha, and the Magus sisters. Who's Jamantha? Oh, that's Bahamut. Yeah, no, we're sending Jamantha. Absolutely. It's Jamantha time. Now, I'm not 1000% sure, but I think this will still count towards a capture. And if not, this was done for science. I know in the base game it would not, but the randomizer allows you to extend the effect of capture. But I don't know if it extends to espers. Or aeons, sorry. When I played Final Fantasy VI, like some kind of dweeb.
Oh my.
Same. Go get him, Jamantha! Damn! Alright, Jamantha's cooking. It does not capture the spirit, however, so that's good to know. Good to know. I do actually have to do that. Do I get all 4 of these? North side of the 4 chest intersection. Don't get the chests, I guess.
Here we go.
Okay, Black Element. These guys are actually they're Eidolons. No. Hush. These guys are weak to status effects, but they're also weak to being killed. So I'm just gonna focus on that aspect of their character. They're very resistant to physical damage. Doesn't matter though, because Waka's absolutely bonkers. Aeon customization Sloga. Alright, there is an Albed primer here. And we get Bushido Tornado. We have all of the overdrives for Orin, and unfortunately we'll never use him. I love how this guy casts haste on himself, and it does not matter because I am still considerably faster and can mash quick hit forever. The exact amount of times needed, actually. How exciting. There you go, Varuna. Get wrecked. My one weakness, dying. True. Progressive God Hand. Cool shit. God Hand is now at tier 2 out of 3. We do not have Riku, but still, it's a thing that exists. Preemptive Strike. We do like preemptive striking. Whack. What's funny that in Japanese the term is consistently summoned beast or summoned monster, but in English they're like summon, Esper, Eidolon, Aeon, Yari. Yeah, I think for the other ones, like, aren't those like words from like other cultures for similar type things? I don't know. Like, I'm not directly quoting anything here. I'm just going off vibes. Whack 'em. They do survive 2 hits. That is good to know. Okay, they don't survive 3. Alright, I have just enough turns. And actually, I'm fine. I have an extra turn because, Quick Hit gave Waka an extra one, and Titus, so yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Esper is psychic, Aeon's a long period of time, Yari is completely made up, and I'll be real with you, I have no idea what Eidolon is. Let's Google the word. It's a Greek term for a spirit image, phantom, or double of a living or dead person. Yari shows up in Sanskrit, but I don't think Final Fantasy is referencing Sanskrit. I mean, go on a limb and say that that's not the case. Oh, fuck these guys. So, for demonoliths, what is the strat with these guys? Stoneproof armor if I had it. Oh. Oh, that's cool. If you silence them, they cannot use the breath attack. Wait, is it really referencing Sanskrit? Are you being serious? Oh my god. We've done it. Do I have a silence grenade? I do! Oh my god. Silence grenade time. There's silence now. And then what we do is we use a frag grenade. Do I have a frag grenade? Hold on. Frag grenade is like an AoE armor break. But I don't know if I have one. Yes, I do, baby. Break that armor. It is. It's from Sanskrit. That's amazing. What a good time. There's one. What? No, you're supposed to be silenced. What the fuck? Oh, thank God it missed. All right, let me haste myself so I can cure my friends. Oh, Albed Potion does do that. Oh wait, was I able to put Stoneproof on Reject? Because that's pretty huge if I was able to do that. So I guess the silence prevents them from countering, but it doesn't prevent them from using it on their turn. So I still have to be careful of that. That is bonkers. That is so interesting that we have learned this information. Okay, did we just get lucky? Yes, we did. We absolutely did. Holy cow. All right, do I have Stoneproof available to me? Yes, I do. And then Waka's only has 2 spots, and I'm just gonna keep him on this. Okay, so with these various things, I should be okay, even if I get ambushed. All right, where are you? You are all the way up here with Yuna. I don't know, man. Maybe there's like a prayer about like being protected from evil, and you're kind of like cooking like bodyguard off of that, I guess. I'll be honest, I wasn't there when it was written, so I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Do I need these? No, those are all trash, but I'll stop here. I have 21 fortune spheres remaining, so I have to think about that. I wish I had more HP spheres. HP is a stat that I'm lacking right now. We'll cook on some defense spheres. No, hey, Oren, how's it going? I have a single level 3 key sphere. Here's some level 2 key spheres. And then we'll do some more, let's drop some evasion. Evasion always comes in handy. I like being able to not get hit by things. Got some level 2s to cook with. Drop some more of these. Which has some emotional stability spheres. Holy cow, big same. How's it going, Straylight? Welcome on in. Okay, we are running very low on fortune spheres. I wish I could find more. Luck is by far the most important stat in this game. Or at least the most efficiently beneficial. Alright, I can go this far. Cool. And then Orin, Lulu, or Deadweight. All right, and then go back to my map so I can see what I'm doing. Go over here. I got this thing to push.
It's over.
Bam. So now we can push this one and then backtrack to the number 2 and get that one. It costs 1 MP. Yuda has 952. I think she's fine. Alright, and we get nothing out of that because we already captured one at Sin. We have the Tonberry left, I think, is the last enemy here. Ah, the Tonberries and the Master Corals. The Master Tonberry and the Master Corals are here. We'll find them. True. All right. I don't need to fight these guys, and it's a really long and annoying fight. I'm just gonna run from it. They each take 3 hits at max damage, and that shit ain't worth. This fight is worth, though. I've already captured all these enemies, but it's a much faster fight for a good amount of experience, so we'll do that. Uh-oh. That's okay. We should have enough immunities to be okay here. There's poison, silence, and petrification. Drop a remedy on Yuna. And then we just need eye drops on the 2 guys. Sonic wings. Are you referring to the AoE attack that delays? And just duct tape those 2 things together? Because yeah, that would be disgusting. Nice. I just wanted to get rid of that guy so he didn't have a turn. Wow. Alright, and now we get to find out that this is trash. And there he is! The Tonberry. Whack. Karma shouldn't be too big of a problem here, because I don't think I've actually killed too many enemies, like quantity-wise. Especially not Waka. Ooh, alright. Reject has killed a lot of things. That's fair. Oh, this is the killing blow. I had incorrectly done my math. Lunar Curtain by 60. Pretty useless. And then there's still the Master Corals left. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, more puzzle. I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Oh, God. Alright, I'm not doing this either. I'm just gonna run. Tain't worth. Oh boy, an Albed Primer. Wahoo! There's the corals. So this is the last capture here. Bam. 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 Sephiroth Supernova IRL or Marlboro's Breath IRL. I think either will kill me. But a Marlboro's Breath is something I will experience for a long time and then die. I think Sephiroth Supernova will just kill me instantly, and that feels preferable. Oh, we're back. We just get out of there. It doesn't deal damage. It just inflicts so many status effects. If I had a way to customize equipment first for myself, like in real life, to make myself like not in danger, then that's a different thing. I have not actually captured a Great Marlboro because apparently overdrives don't do it. So I do have to fight a Marlboro. That's annoying. Supernova only does 15/16 of whatever your HP is. Oh, really? Wow. Is that the only thing it does? It doesn't do any other effects. Because, like, yeah, I mean, that'll bring me real close to death, but at least I'm still alive, I guess? Like, that's gotta count for something. It gives status ailments. Okay, so either way, we're status ailmenting. Damn, why does Supernova give status ailments? Supernova, also known as Supernova and Sunburst. Appearances: Final Fantasy VII. Deals massive damage to the party and may cause confusion, silence, and slow. In the original Japanese version, the move's animation was much shorter and it didn't deal fractional damage, instead dealing damage in the give or take about 2000 range. The animation was greatly extended in the worldwide release, and the attack's properties were changed, reducing the party's HP by 15/16 of their current HP. The attack can be used more than once and accompanies every use of the move Pale Horse. Interesting. Okay. I think then between the two, if we're going by rules within that game's universe, and I can do like, and I can set myself up like with equipment, then I think the Marlboro is ideal. The Marlboro's breath does not deal damage, it just puts a bunch of status effects. And as long as I can get rid of, honestly, at least the poison, because I'm assuming that the attack happens and then that's it. That is the extent of my punishment and I can go about my life afterwards. So I feel like I should be able to get through this and be okay. All right, who's next? Titus is next. Yuna's next. We'll give this to Waka. Then we'll Haystiga the party.
Let's end this quickly.
That's the plan. And then you should have slow. You should, but you don't. So that's cool and fun, I guess. Okay. In that case, we'll do a quick hit. Cool. Just enough damage to prevent him from getting another turn. We capture him. That's the last capture here. It's an Albed primer. Let's go. No using ribbons or similar equipment because that just solves the hypothetical instantly. Yeah, so if I was not allowed to use any type of equipment to prevent status effects. Oh, excuse me. And then also still going off of the assumption that the attack happens, either the breath or the supernova happens, but then I'm done. Like, I've made it to the end and I don't have to do anything else. Like, I don't have to continue to deal with the fact that there's a Malboro or a Sephiroth attacking me. What statuses can supernova do again? Confusion, silence, and slow. Oh, so they both do confusion. I think Supernova's better. I think Supernova is better to go with because it only has a chance. Breath is guaranteed statuses. Supernova is a chance to inflict. Breath has poison. Supernova does not. So I think I go with Supernova and hope that I don't get confused. I think that's my plan. That's gonna be my submission for the hypothetical. Bam. 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 Yeah, and that makes sense that that whatever things that get inflicted do not go away, so I will have to deal with that. But I think dealing with Supernova is not as bad. Oh, I see. I made a mistake because the nameplates were covering it. I do have a luck +4 sitting over here. That is okay. Yeah, or like remedies. Like there could be a medicine that cures it. I'm running low on fortune spheres, so I'm gonna kind of budget it out. What is our luck looking like? You got 109, 127, 126. Okay, it all needs to go to Yuna. 129, 127, 126. Perfect. Absolutely got him. Okay. What would cure that specific mental ailment IRL? Like if confusion is comparable to a drug trip, then maybe like, yeah, Narcan. Yeah. Or, you know, like, because here's the thing. I'm down to 15/16 of my health, right? So I'm almost dead, but not quite. I could just rest to recover. Sleeping in an inn fully heals you, gets rid of your ailments and everything. And while I'm confused, I may have trouble doing that, but it's not impossible. I do think that confusion is like a hardcore hallucinogen. Yeah. Because, well, my first thought, before the thought process was fully formed, my first thought was, well, I could rest, get some HP back. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Rest, get some HP back, and then someone could punch me. Or like a good clean slap across the face would do it. I'm gonna change you to this. What should I be on the lookout for Ultima weapon? Let's see. It is the byproduct of Omega Weapon's hatred for Yevon and his banishment. So Ultima Weapon is like a creation of Omega, which is pretty interesting. Fun lore for Final Fantasy X. It's called Sobering Slap. Nice. All right, what do we do? Break, so I need to be on the watch for Stone, Confuse, Core Energy, Holy, Shimmering Rain, Silence, and Sleep. A lot of status effects to worry about. He has 99,999 HP. I think... I can just summon. I don't need to capture this thing.
You're kidding.
There it is. There's Ultima Weapon. Hello. Okay, I've got Hestiga, right? No? Fuck, dude, damn. Alright, well, we quick hit. Whack. 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 Nice dodge. We don't give a shit. His second turn is the dangerous one where he does status effects, but I should definitely kill him, yeah, right now. Me playing Smash Ultimate, so true. All right, cool. That's ultimate weapon. And that gives me Mega Potion. And that's on level 3 key spheres. That's not terrible.
That was not Omega.
Correct.
Just a shadow born from Omega's wrath.
Correct.
What, so the main man's still around?
Correct.
Come on out, Omega!
When we meet, I will send it.
All right, well. I tried. Does it send me back to the start? No. Is that the Omega fight? West Path chest. Okay, we go this way. If I go down the east path, that does take you to Omega, and I do not have to fight Omega. Omega is a super boss, and super bosses are not a part of the rando. Yeah, Yevon's a bitch. Big facts. But the problem is he's not dealing with it in a healthy way. Oh, this guy. Oh, there's 2 of them. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna use frag grenade, break their armors. And then we'll defend. I don't need... These guys can't be captured. So I'm going to go ahead and summon Jamantha. And we'll let Jamantha take care of these guys. I don't know why. I suddenly feel super cold. Wonder what's up with that. Anyway. Hello, Jamantha. Welcome to the party. Are you ready to bitch slap 2 people? Once each should be sufficient.
Please lend us your strength.
Yeah, go get him, Jamantha. Whack. God. True. Oh, level 2 key spheres. Thrilling. All right, well, that's everything here. That's a bummer. I wish I could just warp out of here. There is not a warp spell in this game, unfortunately. Which is interesting. That's pretty unique for the series. Although actually I don't know about any of the like Final Fantasies after 6. I know 1 through 6 all have warp spells and exit spells. But I know Final Fantasy X does not, and I don't know anything about 8, 9, or any of the others. But it's okay. I've gotten all my captures. I've got no encounters on. We'll just take a walk. "12 did not? Okay. Oh, I do want to go this way. Don't recall it in 9, but it's been a while. I feel like Rootbeer would know if Rootbeer is here. Alright, well, it's a bummer that there was nothing interesting here in Omega Ruins. I only need Jose. That's the last location I need, and we can finish this randomizer. You don't know? Hell yeah. Rootbeer to the rescue again. What a legend. Alright. Where to, boss? I can finish Cavern of the Stolen Faith. It just has that one check at the very end. I've done all my captures in here. I thought I had no encounters. Oh, hey. It put me to the end of the cave already. Okay. I was like, Dark Aeon fight. I was about to lose my goddamn mind. Alright. Kill the man. Good work. It's sad that the dog stays here. Alright, Chamber of the Faith. Alright, how much money do I provide this man? I haggle that shit around. Yo, Jimbo was in Final Fantasies 5 and 6? I didn't know that. Okay. Let's offer some money. Dude, I used to sing this song all the time when I was a kid. Like, I would find, like, you know how a lot of people would do the Halo theme in a big, like, acoustics-based room? I was always Hymn of the Faith.
What do you want of me? If you desire my strength, make your offer.
250. I do 125 a 1. He lowers it to 225. We go 157, 501. Yojimbo's a regular enemy in 5 and 6. Oh. Interesting.
Do we have a deal?
All right. 211. I offer 148.051. And this is his final offer, 198.810, where we offer 178.931. Yay!
You are my client henceforth. My sword shall guard you.
Winning formula. Alright, what are we naming you, Jimbo? Sam Manuel, I think you already called that one early in the run. That feels familiar. We could just name him Jimbo. Yeah, I think Samanuel, you said like the first stream. So, I think we're gonna go with Samanuel. Jimbo's good, though. Alright, that's everything here. We've done it. Congratulations, team. Good job fighting the good fight. Board the airship. What do we have left in Kilika? Almost nothing. Besaid has all the Orals. Can we go back to Besaid and get them all there? Ah, shit. Yeah, this is the one that's busted.
Eunice the air.
I don't know who.
Yeah, so we're kind of called dolphins. I never knew there were fucking dolphins over there. What? That's so neat. All right. So this is the one that's kind of cooked. I can't do this check. Hopefully it's not important. There's a lot of sin checks I can do. I will say I might end up cutting stream a little early. As I've been going, I'm suddenly feeling super tired. But I'm at least gonna knock out Sin City. All except for one check, because one check is dumb and stupid. It takes forever. It's a good thing I went with a lot of magic defense recently. That helps. That helps a lot, actually. Oh, yeah. Got him. Also, what a cool looking boss. This guy really goes full crazy thing right here. Love that for him. Alright, let's go back and save so I don't have to refight him if I die like I did last time. Ascendancy of Sorrow, that's this one. Correct. Yeah, quick hit is good. We do like quick hit. Okay, the only capture I'm missing actually from this area is Barbados. Because I got most of them and then died, so let me actually go... Let me take this off. Do fairy ring to be immune to stone. In case I find the demonoliths again. Cool. There he is! It's this guy! We have to use... You can't. So you can use a frag grenade to break your armor. Could just take a boat there. True! But the problem is my boat's stuck, because I can't fight that one boss. Could always take a plane. Well, see, the problem with that is the plane just takes me back to the boat. And like, I don't even have any options of any trains or other automobiles. So it's a real bummer. Barbados provided me nothing. Cool. Tell the pilot to not take you to the boat or else he'll drop kick him. All right, that might actually work. I think you might be onto something. Lightning marble. Go back to peaceful ring. This is what I'll do to the pilot if he takes me to the boat. Oh, I thought he kicked it. I actually thought he'd kick it over. Pendulum. That does something, I'm sure. It's a customization for something. All right, we go down here for a couple of checks. Bio kind of sucks in this game. I mean, poison can be really good for enemies that are weak to poison, but most bosses are immune. All bosses are immune, actually, which would be... Oh my god, I have the airship. I have a new region. I've finally done it. I found a new place I can go. That's huge. It's not Jose. If it was Jose, we'd be able to beat the game. Push mouth plane, hijack it for yourself. Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. That sounds like a super valid option. There's a secret chest in here. Also, there's so much stuff here that I was not aware of until I played the randomizer. Death word to put on gear. That's kind of whatever, actually. It's not that great. Not that useful. It's useful for Unalesca specifically. We go over here. We go behind here. We got this chest. We got Ifrit. Nice. Or whoever Ifrit is in this. Hold on. Aeon's Iffy Bean. I forgot about Iffy Bean. Amazing. Strength and defense is maxed on this guy. I don't have any fortune spheres. Yeah, dude, Jamantha's cooking. That's for darn tootin'. Definitely because the YouTube AI thought Iffy Bean was Bahamut for some reason. Yeah, fucking stupid AI. Get out of here. Don't even know who Iffy Bean is. SMH my head. Alright, so this brings me right to the end. I cannot go in there yet. And actually, that is all of the checks available to me in this area, aside from the one that I don't want to do. So we can board the airship, and let's go to the airship. So that's cool. We've got shit to do now. Welcome to the airship. There's an Albed primer. Never mind. I'm a liar. I have no idea what I'm doing. I do need to talk to Yuna's dad a couple times. Or uncle, not dad.
First, we rescue.
Never mind. I guess I have to talk to other people. Brother, that's who. Remedy. And then Waka is gone. I'll be able to recruit Waka after this. Yeah, why am I so cold? What's up with it? I'm like shivering over here. What the heck is wrong with me? Mega Elixir times 20. Meh. Go all the way to the end here. This guy gives me a free item. Soul Spring, trash. Rin is available to sell items, but I don't need any items. I'm just here to murder, so it's just murder time. And then we should be able to do all of the bosses here. Evre, Sin, 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 and Sin. Maneuvering the airship is useless because I will in fact just kill him. Right now. Popped him. And we get triple AP gear customization. Would be cool, but it's just kind of not. It would be cooler if it was earlier in the game. Megalixir from Waka. Final showdown with Shen. Are you ready to fight Shen? I'm gonna save first.
The final show.
All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, first we need to do some armor break. And then you need to double cast Blair because you can't attack him. Exactly. Like, what's up with that? Can I do it? Out of range, no. Yeah, the problem is he's just not getting a turn. Do you have any offensive magic? Let's go. We've got base level magic. Send it. Send it, buddy. All right, tell me what element. What am I sending? I'm sending fire, thunder, water, or blizzard. Reject needs to do something. Water. I could just piss on him. Exactly, Ripbeer. Gives us some hope for the future. All right, let's piss on him. Hell. Oh, Titus. Doesn't Ultima do more than Flare? I mean, I don't have the ability to break damage limit, so the answer is technically no. Go get him! Ah, good work. Left fin can't be captured. What bullshit is this? You're telling me I can't fight his left arm in the monster arena? No, Lancer's just writing a book. Wings to Discovery. And an HP sphere. How fun. How quirky. Alright, so we do armor break. And then you double cast. Here, I'll do it. I'll do Ultima. Just because why not? It doesn't matter. Aside from the time it takes to cast the spell. Wham. It looks like it should do so much more, but it doesn't. It would if I had break damage limit. It would deal more damage in that case. Also, it's AoE, which gives it an edge over Flare. But in this particular circumstance, it doesn't matter. And in fact, it delays Yuna. Actually, I don't think that makes a difference because I'm using double cast. We'll still do Flare because Flare is faster. Forgive me. Did have a concept for game way back in the day, but you gave up on that. Yeah, I just turned mine into a D&D campaign. Which I unfortunately have not had the time nor energy to dedicate to prepping that. So we just had like the massive lore dump. Like the big one that you and I were talking about, Lancer. But now my brain's just like, and I have no time. Makes 3 of us, yup. Got him, good job. Bam. Bam. Oh no, not base fire spell. Oh no. What am I gonna do about base fires? Base blizzard? Oh man. This is the boss before the final area in the game, by the way. Why? Why is that the case? I don't know, man. He's got only 2 HP? Fuck him up. Hell yeah. What if Final Fantasy Tactics but Bravely Second jobs? That could work. Whack. Progressive Onion Knight. Onion Knight is now ranked 2 out of 3, and it's useless. Alright, well, we've done everything with Shin. So I think that's all of the airship things, except I guess there's something I can still do here. Oh, that's right, Overdrive Sin. That's right. We fought Sin, and Sin, but we haven't fought Sin. So let's go fight Sin. Onion Knights aren't good until level 90. True! And Lulu's basically a dead character. Lulu and Orin have absolutely nothing going on. Which is a bummer, because at least Orin's cool. Magic is good specifically when you cannot reach. Like, if you cannot melee, magic is better. But quick hit's just too good. And, like, you can't even say, like, oh, well, I mean, they balanced it by making it cost 36 MP, because I would agree with you. 36 MP is a lot. That's expensive, right? For a melee person who's not going to have a lot of MP right off the cuff, 36 MP is a lot. But you just ignore it. You just give them 1 MP cost, or use a 3 stars, and then the MP cost is gone. And fuck you do it. You're not doing nothing. Nothing matters. This is a single path. I'm gonna leave the luck spheres alone. I don't need more luck, because we're not doing endgame content. And I only have 1 fortune sphere left, so. Let's do... MP, I don't actually care about. Normally attack like quick hit would be balanced by doing less damage, but this is FF10 where everything does 999. Yeah, like there's no downsides to it. It's not incredibly expensive. It is spammable. It works really well with how the system works in Final Fantasy X. Like, there's just not a better option. Like, quick hit spam is the way to go. I don't even know what this is. Triple foul. That's the status effect thing. This is all one path. Great. Yuna, go ahead and heal. Perfect. Good work. And overdrive sin time. Go get him! All right, we're gonna double cast Flare here. Actually, does it matter? I don't think it does, guys. Because we're just gonna bring Jim. Jim is gonna bitch slap. Explode. Get him with the full break, Waka. Let's go. Yeah, you just kind of chill, Titus. Drawn to sin. All right, Jamantha, here's the deal. I want you to get in there and I want you to beat the shit out of him. It goes like the fight against sin and not the fight against sin. Yeah. This one's actually pretty cool if you're not like well leveled. But again, by this point in the game, you probably have a quick hit. Drawn to sin me when I boot up an incognito tab. Amazing. Out of range, you son of a bitch. No! Alright, let's dismiss him. Goodbye. I really thought I was in range. That was really early. Then we defend. Drawn to sin. I mean, we just kill him, right? I don't think we need Jamantha for this. We just... Ow. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. He attacked me. He deserves this. Jamantha? Fuck him up. Go get him. Ish moves in. He goes for the landing. Oh, it's incredible. He sticks the landing. A perfect 10, as always, from Jamantha. Oh my god, he's going for a Mega Flare. It's all over now. This is completely unnecessary, by the way. His regular attack would deal 99,999. But we're just gonna do this because I can. He hit me once and he has to pay for his sins. Calling in Jamantha. My father will hear of this. Hey! Oh my god, wait. Regent got Blitz Ace? That's kind of cooking. It's not Jose. I still cannot beat the game. And I cannot believe that. We've got other locations we can swing by. Xanarkand apparently has something I can do. Calm Lands, Bevel, Remium. Mushroom Rock Road. If things are in Besaid, I'm gonna cry. Thanks, Lancer. But I'll tell you what, I'm tired. It's hitting me like a rock, friends. So I am just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna save the game. I'm just gonna call it here. I am tired. All right. Tomorrow night. I feel like it's gotta be the end. Like we only have one thing left to get, and then the run's over. And there's not a whole lot left to check. So I'm thinking tomorrow night's gonna be the final night for this, and then we'll figure out what we're doing from there. You all have been absolutely wonderful. Let's take a look and see who's live to raid over to. If anybody. It is pretty late. Here we go. Anticrust right now is live. Anticrust's been here before. They're pretty cool. We've rated them in the past. They're pretty neat. They're playing something called Eden Crafters, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is. I ain't never heard of that before. Okay, it looks like a... It's okay. It's a multiplayer survival game. Cool beans, a classic. Let's raid over to them. Bada boom. Maybe dreams of the fundamentals of diarrhea. Yeah, hopefully it is just theory and not demonstration, because I can't emotionally. Emotionally can't do that. But we're gonna raid over here. You guys have been incredible. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully tomorrow night's the end. We can see the finale of this game, and it'll be great. You guys are wonderful. See y'all later.